Hey everybody, Justin here for another episode of Marvel Legendary. We got a rematch against our boy Ultron. Made some minor changes to the deck, very minor, but still, we're gonna see how it goes, and hopefully it goes better than last time. I think we had a few errors that slowed us down a bit, and also realistically also probably helped us a bit. So it's going to be important for us to play as optimally as possible against our boy Ultron. So we get a drone before we draw our opening hand. And let's see what we got. Shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a much better opening hand. I'm actually going to keep everything because we can use all of these as resources to pay for other stuff. So happy about that. We'll actually just keep that up and start with her ability. We drew a wiggle room off the top for more resources. So we use this tackle to play our suit. And then we will use an emergency to play Bruno. And we will use these two cards to play a shrink. This is a much better looking opening flop than the other stuff. We're going to flip on over to Miss Marvel's side and destroy a drone, which was the Night Nurse. You traitor! All right, stand up and then draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The preemptive strike going into the attack phase here is pretty nice, especially with the suit. All right, 1 on this. He is going to attack for 2. Just 2. We'll take the 2 and we'll say thank you. After attacking, we'll place a threat on the main scheme, I think. No, we'll summon a drone instead. He's going to attack me for another 1, but that's ultimately A-okay. Evil card for the turn is the drones. They're upgraded. Honestly, that's got to go. That's got to go. Action 1, let's just burn it. 1 of each. That's a while to pay for the fist. Get out of here. No one likes you. We'll attack and defeat the drone. Oh, and Biggin. I really would like that. Yesterday. The scheming is just going to get through. I think we just have to accept that this first one is, you get through it right away. So I think we're going to switch on over and then see what we got here with our ability. Big hands. These hands are big, I know, but they're not yours. I'm going to put a strength beneath Bruno. And then, honestly, we're going to actually discard these 2 big hands, I think, and draw 6 new cards, because we got to get set up. We got Med Team, Power Protection, Wiggle Room, Sneak By, Big Hands, and a Preemptive Strike. Stand up, everybody. You're exhausted, but you stand back up. It's going to 2. He's going to scheme for 1. Dude, it's just 1. Where's our protection? Deal 1 damage to each character you control. All right, we'll go to 6. This will get through. And we get a drone. And then this drone will scheme for 1. Evil card is, when revealed, each drone engages your hero attacks. If no attacks are made this way, put the top card of your deck into play. So we take damage here, right? Right. I don't know. All right, we'll use Kamala Khan to start this off. Oh, Red Dagger, you're just exactly who I needed. All right. We're going to recover 5. And we're going to switch over into hero mode. Yeah. We're going to grab the strength I put underneath here to play red dagger. And then we're going to play this med team. Red dagger, you're on drone killing duty. Oh no, I dropped my dice. Drone was get behind me. He'll take a damage. And then we'll end our turn here and we'll draw 3 cards. A Nakia, a med team, a tackle. And a tackle is pretty useless with this hand. But that's okay. Everybody stand on up. This is going to go up to 2. I'll make it 4. And then he's going to attack us for 2. 4. I'll use wiggle room to prevent 3 and draw a card. So we'll take 1. Evil card is, after he attacks, place 1 threat on the main scheme. 5 is nice. And their evil card is, we just get a drone. Super chill. Super chill. All right, well, we've dealt no damage to Ultron, and we probably want to start dealing damage to Ultron. But I think what's most important is we need to use this tackle and this to play sneak by to remove 5 threat with this shrink from this. Okay. We're going to attack and defeat this drone. And then he is going to attack Ultron for 2. We're going to use the med team to heal him for 2. We're going to flip on over, use our ability, and see what we get off the top. It's a sneak by. Honestly, that sneak by can sit under Bruno, no problem. And then we're going to spend a med team and bring out Nakia. Sounds good. We'll draw a new hand. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a good looking hand if I do say so myself. Okay, 1. We'll go to 3 because we have a sneak by underneath Bruno, right? We do. That's good. That's good. All right, so then he's going to scheme for 1, 2, which puts us up to our magic 5. And then our evil card is, this gains Surge. He schemes. Discard the top card of the deck for each threat placed this way. He schemes for 1, just 1. So we will discard a momentum shift. Honestly, all still pretty fine. We'll use Kamala Khan's ability. We'll get a sneak by. Dude, we don't even need to crack open Bruno this turn? That's great news. Okay. We're going to use Nakia to play Amir. We're going to play Amir and put a card on the bottom. We're going to draw it next turn, so we would love it to be something that we can play. I'm going to actually grab a preemptive strike, because then we can start punching our boy Ultron back. We'll attach a card from our hand. Onto Bruno. And then we will transform. I will play Sneak By, removing 5. I'll use Miss Marvel to just remove the last of it. Keep it nice and clean. We want to play everything next turn, so you know what? I'm actually going to use this momentum shift to pay instead of this Clea, and then we're going to play Clea with this Genius. She's on drone killing duty. She's not going to be doing any heavy lifting until drones or little threat needs to be picked up. Red Dagger, you keep punching our boy Ultron. I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get an extra card. Square this up. Six. Okay, cool. All right. 1, we'll make it 3. Because we have another hiding over here. He's going to attack us for 2. Choose either spend a science recourse, put the top card of your deck into play, engage with you as a drone minion. I'll spend the science. We'll get rid of Brother Voodoo. Playing him would... Maybe playing him would be good. The other alternative was get behind me. You know what? Let's just assume we're not going to draw Shadow of the Past this turn. Doesn't that seem like a good idea? All right. Evil card number 1, number 2. When revealed, discard an upgrade you control or support. Nakia, you're great, but you're going to go away for the time being. We'll hopefully see you again very soon. And then an advanced Ultron drone. We can work with that. We can work with that. We will choose to place a threat on this instead. Did we not take the damage from that attack? 2. I know how to play this game. Dude, did our Embiggen turn into a drone? We got Brother Voodoo. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to turn this one into a drone. I'm okay with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going to grab the sneak by from those events, because then we can leave the other one hidden for the time being. Okay. Okay, well, let's play this momentum shift. So heal 2 from me, and we're going to drop 2 on this guy. We'll have Red Dagger finish him off. And then we'll heal Red Dagger. This turns into a drone. Clea, you're going to destroy one of them. Thank you for your support. And then Brother Voodoo, you're going to destroy the other one. We will poke Ultron for 1. Actually, you know what? We're going to do that instead, because then we can get to 5 and shrink like crazy next turn. Let's come over here and reveal cards until we get Miss Marvel. See you later, library. All right, we will put a sneak by beneath Bruno so we draw more cards next turn. Actually, you know what? Let's do this the proper order. Keep that sneak by. We'll put a card on the bottom. It's going to be Nakia, so we can get to her quicker. And then we draw a card. Hey, it's Embiggen. Okay. So now instead... I think we just got to put Embiggen into play. Okay. It's a party over here. Okay. We got to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's good. Good hand. Good hand. We will put an additional 2 on this. He's going to scheme for 2. So we're up to 7. Evil card is, you can take a drone. That's totally fine by me. Cool. All right, well, we are going to start here because if you don't use this ability, what are you doing? Big hands is good. Okay, we got a lot of sick options here. I think the first thing we're going to do... What do we have under Bruno? We have a tackle. So we're going to put a power of protection on the bottom of our deck. Okay. Well, let's flip. Clea, kill that drone. Nice, okay. And then we're going to grab a sneak by out from underneath this. And then we will play the sneak by and remove 5 threat from this. So 7, it becomes 2, which is a perfect number for Brother Voodoo to clean up. I'm killing him because I would love to shuffle him back. It's not like Red Dagger, who just represents 2 damage against Ultron every turn. And then another 2 when he actually does go. Okay. I'm going to play a big hands. This should not be here. We're going to play a big hands, and we will make it an additional, so 6 damage. So he's going to go to 5. That's nice. And then hell, while we're here, let's just deal an additional 4. And I'm actually going to return that big hands to my hands with her ability because I don't want to kill him this turn. Okay. So we will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, it's all of these cards that we wanted. All right. I'm okay with there being 3 here. He's going to attack for 2, 3, 4. We'll take 4 damage and go to 5. After he attacks, we'll get a drone into play. Oh, sorry, I should have reshuffled my deck before this. So we need some sneak buys, but luckily with Miss Marvel's ability, we can get those pretty quick, either a sneak buy or a big hands. But still, it's a bit stressful. All right, so drone. We'll take it. I could also put 1 threat. Let's do 1 threat instead, because we're going to see an extra encounter card this turn. All right, the villain schemes. 1, 2, 3. So this goes back up to 7. And then the next card is deal 1 damage to each friendly character. So I'll take 1, and Red Dagger will take 1. Okay. I think next turn I can take the heal. I think we have to use Miss Marvel to deal the last damage to this phase of Ultron. 22 HP. When he attacks, you may put the top card of your deck. Till the end of this attack, Ultron gets +1 attack for each drone minion engaged with you. We did not play that correctly last time. That's a whoopsie on my part, but we lost anyway, so we would have lost even harder is what we're learning. Okay. Let us bring Tackle into our hand. Let's reduce the cost of the next event we play by 1. Let's use the power of protection, naming Fist, to deal 5 damage to Ultron, but also stunning him. We are going to heal 2 from Red Dagger, and then use this window to thwart. We're going to flip. And use a mirror. We're going to place a Tackle on the bottom. Then we draw a card. It's a Sneak By. Nice. We'll use this ability to discard cards until we get a Miss Marvel. It's a big hands. These hands are big, I know. We are going to use a Wiggle Room and a Big Hands to put Nakia into play, which we're going to use to reduce the cost of Clea to put her into play. She is still on drone duty for the time being. Okay. Everybody stands up and we draw 5 more cards. Let's see what our hand is. So we got Emergency, Preemptive Strike, Wiggle Room, Night Nurse, Get Behind Me, and a Sneak By. All right, we're going to go to 6. We'll get a drone into play. He is going to scheme for 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I've seen this film before. 4 still gets us up to 10. Well, that sucks. That sucks. There's not much we can do about that. Well, we're on the last one, and this dude places a threat on it. Great. So we have 4 turns left. Holy crap. Okay, evil card is, after he takes damage, he gains a tough card. Spend 2 fists to get rid of it. Well, that ain't happening. All right, we're going to discard cards from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sneak By. Great timing on that Sneak By. You are now just garbage to pay for other cards. Amir, we put a Tackle, so we're going to put a Power Protection. Clea, you're going to do your job and kill this drone. And we just got to go big, powerful damage energy. Let's put this here. But we have no attacks in our hand. So 2 damage to our boy. I don't know why you're lying down, Miss Marvel. 1 more damage to our boy. Weapon under a sneak by. Whoops. Oh, whoopsie doodle. You know what? We're just going to discard our whole hand and draw 5 new cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. No punch. 1. No attack. Evil card is... he attacks me. Am I going to die? 2. Yeah, because I got rid of my preemptive strike. Well, we lost. We lost. There's not much more to say. There's not much more to say. What did we do wrong? I don't know. We were definitely faster to get going. Like, I'm understanding the damage of Miss Marvel more. I think I'm gonna like take some time, look at this deck a bit, and then try again, maybe, or just go to somebody else. Maybe protection as a subclass isn't great, but I think like there's some good cards in the class. Like tackle is really good. Like that card is strong, and being able to set up turns. Yeah. Don't know what we could have done differently. Obviously, not draw 3s is super helpful. Though that's kind of like a good strategy. Don't draw 3 of these symbols. That's probably the first advice I'd give myself. Like, maybe we were a bit too risky with this. We could have gone more drones, taken more damage, and just like... But like with Miss Marvel, I feel like you have to switch between her 2 sides relatively often in order to get like full value, right? Because like with Bruno, he does nothing. Like you'll have 3 cards that do nothing. That like your card advantage cards, right, are here. And like these require you to have cards to play. You have this one, which is nice. And like Red Dagger is one of the strongest allies in the game. IMO. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably take some time to look at this deck, see what I could do to change it, and then maybe try again, or maybe move on to someone else and revisit this deck in the future. Thanks for watching, everybody. You guys have a good one, and as always, GG's.